I greet you with peace and I greet you with love. This is Dr. Oguname from Africa Ancestral Spiritual Ministry, and today I want to share soul food with you. I title this soul food as IPOB Biafra cannot create war between the Edos and the Asian. IPOB Biafra and this ideology of hate can never create war between the Edos and the Asians. If you have been following some teachings I'll be doing about this IPOB thing, movement, you will understand already that I don't really hate the movement itself. What I disagree with is that ideology of hate that they believe they can use to hurt people, to control people, and to carry people. You say you want to liberate your people according to what you believe or what you project, but yet all you do is to look for other tribes, other clans, and call them names and try to make them hate themselves so they can fight themselves. So those who have identity crisis among that clan will not say, I am Biafra. Is that how you will recruit people and add people to your movements? Why can't you use your bright idea to attract people? Must you keep promoting hate? Must you keep promoting disunity, death threats to attract and scare people to join you? Some time ago I did a teaching, and I titled that teaching The Secret Agenda of IPOB Biafra and how they are trying to hack some Edo and Asian mind. That teaching is not even up to 4 months old. And now we are seeing the seed that Kanu has planted. Every time I don't like talking about this thing. I feel like there is so many important things to talk about. Why will it not just be Biafra? But the more we just ignore it, the more the cancer hits so deep into our society. Because this is not just a movement who just want to liberate. This is a movement that has come to make people hate themselves and set them up for self-destruction. If it was just all about, let me liberate the people, let us bring the people to a better environment, to a better government, people like us will even have interest, we will even like to subscribe to it. But if your mechanism is to tell people, these are Benin, these are Yoruba, you Esan, you are Biafra, Abiaja is Igbo land, this one is Igbo, this one is not Igbo. That one is doctrine of hate. That is a doctrine of hate. So a normal regular Edo man or Esan man who just now have problem with his own psyche will not think, let me just identify as Biafra so I can destroy what I have, what I hate, what I despise. So Biafra now become the planet of hate, where you can just go into and your hate become legalized. Now you can insult anybody, now you can hate anybody, now you can say death threat to everybody. Even when I don't talk about Biafra, there's still same death threat. I'm like, I be never still talk. Which one I can see the same death threat? You know the other hand. Who you sleep, wake up. You remember, Oguname, death threat. So simple. Because your heart has been poisoned. But I don't really blame you, because I see you as a victim. Because why? People like Oguname Kanu, they have successfully planted this seed of hate. That's why you will not see today an Esan man will stand and say, I am Biafra. A Edo man will stand and say, I am Biafra. Because why? Somebody has made them hate themselves. Now they don't have identity of self anymore. So now they believe they have to join this camp of hate, to join and hate every other thing that is outside of that their own self, which they have hate already. So this is a psychological warfare here. And so far, Oguname Kanu is kind of progressing in this doctrine of hate. Because every day you see more people, especially now from Esan, who will just be bold enough to say, I am Biafra. Ask your ancestors who they are. Ask your grandfather who they are. Oguname Kanu should not be the one now giving you identity. Monkey Mama boy should not be the one now giving you identity. You should know your own history. You should know your own story. But we know it will never work. It will never work because the Esan and the Edo, we are one people. What many people don't understand is this. When you hear of the word Benin, Benin is a capital of ancient Benin Empire. We are Oviedo, Ubini no Bevu, and later was changed and become Edo. That's what we have. So that city you just see there, Benin City. This education is mostly for the IPOB who don't know our history. That is just the capital. It does not mean that is the only place where we are. Where you there, Yokoriomo, Ovia, Ekboba, they don't big, they don't law. So don't just say, Benin people, Benin people. And Esan man who don't have knowledge of history now, the young ones, so not the wise ones, the young ones, we not think, I am really not a part of these people. Who tell you you are not a part of these people? Your ancestors were among the people who joined to build this empire. We fought side by side. We are one family. You only migrated away not even up to 400 years ago. That was when you migrated away. And the reason you migrated, everybody knows this already. Everybody knows this already. Even after you migrated, after Obaozola and many things happened, there was a kind of conflict and everything. It was resolved and it was sealed. In case you don't know, there is ancestral oaths between Edo and Esan, which means we can never fight ourselves again. Any Edo monster want to go and fight Esan people, you will know that his own ancestors will curse him. Any Esan man say, I will fight Edo people, your own ancestors will also curse you, because there is an ancestral agreement that can never be broken anymore. If you know how they seal that agreement, you know why? Because we are one blood. One blood. It's just like you have a first son and you have a second son. And the family of the first son becomes so large and the family of the second son becomes so large. So the compound cannot contain everybody again. And the second son say, you know what? Let me go also establish myself there. And now, 200 years later, that does not mean now you are not the same. So if you don't know your history, ask, hello, if you don't know your history, ask your elders. Ask people who studied. Ask people who understand the story. Don't let one IPOB Biafra boy will not just sit down and say, Esan is Biafra. The is Biafra. This one is Biafra. Those ones don't even know their own story. People suffering from identity crisis are not the one telling you who you are. Biafra has never been in existence before. It was a thought, it was an imagination, it was a vision. that has never manifested. Meaning in history book, there is no land called Biafra. Ojukwu and his friends wanted to just bring it, but it never worked. That does not mean that somebody will not say you are Biafra. No, before somebody can tell you you are Biafra, then it means Biafra should have existed. And then you should have lived under Biafra. And then later, maybe something happened, the land destroyed. Now you can say, I am Biafra. But because he has never really existed, it has always been a vision. It has always been a dream. Something people think and wish it would just come. That's what it has always been. And this is not to disrespect you who is doing the agitator. It's to educate our brothers and sisters who have identity crisis today. It always offends me when I always feel very offended whenever I see a message and they try to tell me, you are Ile Ebinu, you are this one, you are Yoruba. Go and ask the Yoruba if we are Yoruba. You are this one. You don't know our history. You don't know our history. Omononya was corrupted to Orominya. Owemika was corrupted to Eweka. Izoduwa was corrupted to Ododuwa. The same land you hate is the birthplace where you came from. So the more you hate Edo land, the more you hate yourself. This is what you have to know. And this is why your visions, your dreams are not going anywhere. Because your foundation, you hate your own foundation. So if you hate your own foundation, how can you reach where you are going? Nobody's holding your waist not to fight for Biafra. Nobody's holding your hand not to fight for Biafra. Nobody is tying your neck, says, no, you must not fight for Biafra. But instead of you to focus on your agitation, you want to be paying agents to be creating chaos between Edo and Esan. Because why? In your mind, you believe if you can draft out Esan, imagine your own illusion mind. If you can draft out the Esan and add it to Biafra, that will also give you more chance. The same you who is thinking of drafting out Esan land and adding it to Biafra, you have not even successfully united the 5 states in the eastern region. You have not even successfully united all the local government in the eastern region. And yet you are flying to Edo and saying Edo is Biafra. Now you have successfully brainwashed people. How do you brainwash people? Very simple. You hack their emotions and their frustration and use it as a tool to show them reasons why they should hate their land. How do you hack them? You will just lie. Oba Benin don't do this for the people. Oba Benin don't do this for the people. And that man now who don't know anything will think, not be that. Oba Benin is not really doing anything for us. Meanwhile, yes, there is nothing being done in the land. But you have to track and see who is in power. Your governor in power, you are saying Togba. And you are hating the traditional leaders who don't have no power when it comes to doing things in the land. You are worshiping your local government chairman who is receiving 300 million naira every month. And yet you are hating a palace who is only getting 10 million naira every month from government. In case you don't know, Benin Palace is only getting 10 million naira from state governments every month. And that 10 million naira don't even go to our Oba account. They pay chiefs' salaries. So the reason why you are seeing those greatness, those glory, is because the gods has blessed us. A king is a king, and you can't be jealous of a king. So if you want to be angry that there is no good road, our Oba is not the one to do the road. before you can blame our Oba. Then protest and tell Nigeria government to change the constitution so that the Obas will be the one in charge of the states. And then we all can stand in front of our palace and say, Baba, you are receiving 10 billion naira every month as allocation. Why is things like this? Then we can speak. But now your governor is swallowing all the billions. And I've never seen none of you go to front of his office and say, Governor, we need accountability. No. But yet you are quick to jump online. That is your own frustration trigger from this ignorant source. And that's your ignorance now has been hijacked by the doctrines of Kanu. And Kanu know this very well because he studied a lot. He know that if I can hack their emotion, I can make them my slave to do anything I want. Because why? The land is chaotic. So let me give them the reason why the land is chaotic and let them know that I can fix the chaos. Same techniques Hitler used to manipulate the Germans. You have to know what is going on. This is why his trial is going to be a drama. I specifically don't want to talk about his trial because we have seen everything. So I don't want to say it. I want you all to watch the movie yourself. Because whenever we talk, even advise you, you will just think, he hates us, he hates us. My heart is too precious to hate anybody. We share knowledge. We share soul food. So if it's sweet you, not sweet you, not really be our concern. Because the intention not to just make you wake up. So you as a man, as a woman, Edo man, Edo woman, know that IPOB, Biafra and their evil doctrine of hate is not strong enough to divide us. So many people have been calling me, hey, Biafra, mu go remove this yeah boy, wait there. Mu go remove Joka boy, mu go remove her. Anything way what happen, may you happen. If everywhere one spoil, may spoil. It's too small. I'm like, no, calm down. This is a trap of the IPOB. Yes, now really go boss the community, drag her, remove her. Of course, nothing go happen. Yes, but at the end, it will come become exactly what the enemy's plan. Who can they do the job for them? They can't do the job. They can't get the job done. So they need tools. They need people that they will use to get the job done. Now make the other day the right fake letter come and say, now so they want bomb Delta State too, so that everybody now could say, Fulani for this time. You want bomb. No, we're too smart to be manipulated. We are too smart to be manipulated. We don't calm people down. We don't calm people down. We don't let them know, say no, not scratch your body the way it is scratch you. Leave him. Now he and the gods and his own ancestors. We fear not go ever let them do what they do. Now they can't know. Now they go take off him. Mona leave him. And we did my wife. Mona no worry. Mona rest. Mona leave him. So any Edo man, wherever you there, no say IPOB Biafra, their secret mission now to cause fights between us so that may we hate ourselves, may we fight ourselves, may we shop ourselves. You need to wake up to the reality where you did. If you dey hate Edo man, you say because they know they respect you. No say Biafra, now go even disrespect you more. Just like they say you don't want to be slave for my house. And meanwhile, you get freedom. Now you dey cook for yourself. Now you dey bath when you want. Now you dey wake up when you want. Nobody dey force you. Then you dey complain say you be slave, you know how to be slave. Then you want to come go person house. Where be say if money reach, now you go ring bell when you take wake. Now I go tell you when you sit down. Now I go tell you where you stand. So ask yourself, which of the position can they better pass? There are different type of slave. So before you complain, say, I don't want to be slave, I don't want to be slave, ask yourself, how I really take be slave to Edo people? how I really take be slave of Oba. Oba don't ever call your papa one day, come tell your papa, say, bring your pikin, come, want to do sacrifice. Oba don't ever call your papa one day, tell your papa, say, that una house, we need that, we want to turn out to our property. But the Biafra, when you say you want to join, you go see the worst. With the worst past that one, now you go see. Because now strong go day. As the strong go day, everybody go dey form, they accept you. Now later you go know where you go to, you buy a chop. For the both side, you say you don't want lawyer for here, and you want go here, and now here you go Rio here. Because then no say they just hack your identity, they just hack your emotion, then here they manipulate you. You don't really know where you face yet. So what we are discussing about is something very deep. And this is not coming from the paradigm of hate. This is coming from pure love. And it's our time, maybe they use that pure love till they approach issues. May we stop till they allow, so this one talk. So because you hear one Edo man talk, it come and say all Edo people don't talk. Then you now come your command, go insult all Edo people. So because you hear one Esan man talk, you come and say now all Esan talk. You just command, go to insult all Esan people. Those kind of character are premature character, not mature. Because why? When somebody speak, you need to first know the person where he speak before you feel generalize them. For example, if the leader of Ohanize, Igbo, come out today and say, Edo land na Igbo land, we will take him serious. Why? Now, he be the leader of his people. But if one boy, IPOB boy, just come out for Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, can they say, Edo land na Igbo land or na Biafra? We all looking like this one don't he head, he casket or he brain don't burn. So we know to take him serious. Now so it still be. If one is some man, you come out to say, Edo people na our enemy, anyway see Edo fight them. Well, look, you say your head not correct. Say you get mental challenges, you need help. But if like a duke or a noje of any of the noje for the Ofu Esan, if he come out and say, Edo people is now our enemy, we want to fight war, under 24 hours we will go pick him. Because why? That is serious statements. So now so I want be my people till they address issue. When one person just come out and talk, say, now so Benin people do this, or now so some people do this, no, you're taken like a generalization. Just like the same advice when I give during the time where about Obaze constant talk, those are political talk anyway. If you listen to the teaching I do, I gave the same advice about not be the mouthpiece, not be they represent Edo people. He already talk based on a year rumor inside a political discussion when not concern people. Those are politics. Who promise when I say I want to be governor, he not able get the power to tell the promise anybody say want to be governor. Even when they're strong to manage to become governor, now he can see the tell people say now can't be the next governor. What thing that do for Edo? Nothing. So now you know where I forget those thinking from. But that will not mean say anybody there against anybody or any group or any clan to do a governor. Personally, I mean, I don't care. I'm not into all those politics issues. But what I'm trying to say is that anything when Abba talk, it not concern the whole general view of the Edo people. Those are their political thinking. Same thing has to do with this other our boy. Not be our boy, although that one don't create center market. Now that Mumu boy that time Austin. I'm not saying that one your first start in your Chris. Although they don't link it now for street for Lagos. That one, when he do in Mumu character that time, nobody take and say they speak for everybody. Because everybody know, if she offers see that one, you know say this one not well. Then this other Mumu come out, the mocking thing, Wait there. That one come hit Aduro for Germany, said they want using to do sacrifice. Now he take run command. Now he reach Germany, come use and take chop Aduro. Imagine. He use ancient kingdom where the whole world know come to the chop Aduro. Say they want using to do sacrifice. Your head now, no gods go ever accept your head, because your head be like tolo head better pass that one head. We are money osun biekwa osun. No juju go accept that one head. But yet, come Europe come lie to Germans, say they want use the head, do sacrifice, and make him come. Germans no even accept the asylum. Now, Peking, where Polish person born for, and I can't even give her paper with it. To tell you, say Germans no even believe the lie, where he lie. But since then, I see they promote the hate. They promote the hate. Then some frustrated people, where because of prostitute, where our upper stop, all of them now can't join her, they support her. Then when IPOB come observe, say, there is this kind of person, you know, if they promote hate among their those, okay, now those one hack come put on that salary base. When I first exposed her about 6 months ago, say, now IPOB the sponsor, a lot of people they tell me, say, rest, but now don't cast now. You can't even fly the flag now, because that is how it works. When you hate yourself, then you are more likely to partner with anything to take joy with you want to destroy yourself. Now make if you don't smoke cigar go they agree to smoke, because as your lungs they die, it go they attract more. Death they easy to attract. Negative energy they more easy to attract than what it good. Now make it more easy to destroy than to repair, because now bad thing easy pass to do than good thing. One destroy full house, now that one day you don't destroy them. Build them. That's so nature till they work. But build them. One key person now, pull, 3 times, he don't die. Born and may you raise him. That's so life till they function. So the hack person like that monkey mumuti, they use them as a tools. The other one with Biagiado pack entire brain for Cardi David for Italy. He don't go nowhere. Now only go know the Igbo way. The Biafra not be Igbo, sorry to use that word. The Biafran guy, because IPOB different from Igbos. You need to know that 2 different things. These are 2 separate things. Just like Mumu and person way get sense, not be the same thing. That's why you can never hear me generalizing it. I know the line. So he meets one Biafran guy for nowhere now. That one come pack IPOB spam full her head. Now all she they think about now IPOB. She can't hate herself. Because Igbiagia me a shower walk. Igbiagia don't pack breeze hit her brain. And that breeze where Igbiagia pack, imagine, small pikin never reach 17 years, go they stand for metro, for Cardi David, for Italy, for Verona. You go they stand for metro, they do a shower walk. So those things now destroy her psyche. So it can make her hate where she can come. But instead of she to just hate her family, she can hate all her clan, all her tribe. So normally she needs healing because she's traumatized. She was too young to be exposed to sleeping with different men with different energy. But she don't know all those things. So the IPOB boy, when she go jam now, that one can't hack her. Before you know, she can't become overnight IPOB activist. Why be saying now people where their life die, we condemned for our land. Now can they become prophets for IPOB Biafra movement? Monkey boy we don't know anything, I can be the historian for IPOB. Why? They don't really need their knowledge. They just need them to they teach hate. They just need them to they create chaos. So the more chaos the more people they hate themselves, the more it go be like say, now them, now they in charge. Why? When they talk that bad thing, they talk bad thing. So that small boy where they streets, we don't know as government till they work, we don't know as the society till they work. You go come to think now, say, okay, not be now. All these IPOB people that they talk to see, we not get light, we not get security, we not get good road. You go come hate palace, you go come hate anybody. But they don't know, say, these things where they teach you, they know they teach you the real basics. The real foundation of your problem. They already show you sample. It be like the same thing way Bible do to our people. Now the same thing these people they do so. They already show you the sample, the sandpaper. They know they show you the call. And what it be the call? International institutions, foreign countries. Now they hold Nigeria as hostage. Now they make Nigeria. Your government now representative of all these institutions. Now then that they use, they can't take power from your traditional institution. Now they not tie their hand back, they're not able to talk one decision. So those government, those people, now them will not make problem. So if you not wise, you not need to unite, then tackle the main problem. But if you don't know this simple fact, when I just narrate now, you can say, about Benin. About Benin. And why you they say about Benin? Because your soul knows say now Oba now they in charge. So your mind fail now to recognize the fact say they don't strip power from the Oba. Now you get gap between your soul and your mind, and now you dey feed yourself in between with hate. You dey load hate to take create a bridge in between that two self. So now, in between yourself is full of hate now. When you go inside your mind, you hate everything. When you go inside your soul, it becomes dark. So you don't lost with that. You get big problem. When they call now the Kanu the guru of hate, a lot of people know they understand what I mean. They'll just think, Oguname, yeah, can no, I don't hate him. Since when they ever arrest him, I feel for him. But if I remember what he represents, I'll say, yeah, we these people get sense now. Normally, what you supposed to ask Nigeria government for amnesty, then we'll come back, president may give you pardon, then we'll submit to our weapon, everything, then we all come sit down together, come restructure the country again, we'll come do everything as one. So, but they know, and they know if you think I'm like that. Because many people have to be poisoned with hate. And what many people don't know, we say, the hate now is so deep to the point that if you even give them Biafra now, within Biafra land there will be a genocide. So first now they'll start to kill everybody way no first support them. You don't know what international organizations they see. We make them no one talk for the issue. When you build your foundation with hate, now so you go till they grow, they go. Mango tree not they bear cashew fruits. Now wait till you plant, you go get. So if they say the new IPOB leader gets sense, he's supposed to use another approach. You go use another. That's the only way if you to achieve your goal. If not, ready for war. And war, you know, if you fight, we know. Me, I know, you know. You know, if you fight, honorary food, you not get. You know, if you sustain 6 months war, you know, fit. And that's fact. You hate me not change the facts. You not get logistic. Now one way in, one way out. How you want if they block your supply chain? Who you think say you see head drop? Which country want do head drop for you? Which country want do head drop for you? So you get bigger problems. You need to focus on. And so the only solution to Nigeria problem not be war. Now understanding. Discussion, we're listening to each other. We all can say, yes, I know say you offend me. No be lie, I really offend you. But you know what, I beg, may we push our anger aside first, may we sit down, they find the way forward. That be the only solution. You like her, you don't like her, not change the reality on ground. Because look your society now. Everything zigzag. Go see Anambra State election, primary election. Go see what they become ordinary governorship election or primary. They imagine say that one can be country of its own. So we get problem, and our problem not be the name when we be here now as a country. Our problem, our character, our mindset, how we think. So for my beautiful Esan people, I know say not be all Esan. The percentage of Esan when you subscribe to IPOB never ever reach 2% self. That 2% I would give the level. Never ever reach 1.5%. You never reach 1.5%. Now I made them one by the create all this scene. So that you can go for put for their plan. You can they activate more people to take they join their cause. And because we're too smart and we're too wise, we don't fall for all those traps. We go get rest of mind. We'll get patient. We'll calm down. We'll calm down. If we know say you be sickler and you stand for public, slap us, dora, and we know say you na sickler. Ordinary one blow, you don't die. We not go knock you. That's how our orientation be. We no knock you. For we to knock you, we'll go the run and tell people with that around you, we'll leave you. Because we know say you know if who wait till they come. Now so we don't mature rich. So you will never chop belly food. When it go don't destroy your lungs. When your own head don't destroy. Yeah, you come out and say, how bad me, so that they can't hold you tomorrow. Now, yuck me for person. Because they say, I don't hear sound. You can't be like the sacrifice where you trigger the thing we know it was supposed to happen. So because we know these things, we'll leave you. Because you make bega, so now wind as is and I go carry you come out. Now so it happen. So wait till they wait for since then, may happen. We even make some control. Some people they found that they prepare things down, that they lay some kind of things down. If they can't or run, come out, you go come be like say now do. If we want really do you know if you do we know the history now, we know the be. You know if you run now. We know if you run now. Ordinary only Yokoriyomo. Go fit take care of all those stories. Without say the whole don't not go even talk put. Only Ronigbe. So we not going to promote all those nonsense. We they promote love now because we know say na trap. Na trap. And the trap is say make it trigger something so that may everywhere for come they zigzag. And who they say the trap now? IPOB Biafrans. They need help. And the kind of help where they need now, evil help. They need help of people who could help them start war for Nigeria. That's just it. They're not starting, so they need help. And they spy on Esan, Edo. They know say if we activate this one, make them first for each other. One day go just knock Bakara. As he knock Bakara, as then they go on with that one, then go pick up for that side. Before you know, this one will pick up, the whole country, your catch fire. Now wait till then they plan with that. They know work, we're too wise. No J in Esan land wants that. No elders in Esan land wants that. No youth chairman in the whole Esan land wants that. And these are the most important people we they pay attention to. Not be one drunkard, junkie, or one druggato. Not be one on the trigger us. You are not relevant. So now love we want use because love may conquer all. IPOB Biafra, your hate mechanism has just failed again. We not go fall for the trap. And now where they sit down for Facebook, where they are being instigate, you want to phone you now, you can they cause war. Continue. One day the gods of your land, the water where you they drink, the iron where you they use, the air where you they breathe, the fire where you take they cook, all this energy go ask you what you really they do. They go ask you. Because Africa is so zigzag. The last thing we need now conflicts. Now conflict is the last thing we need now. We need love, we need unity, we need oneness. Then those of you now where they pretend they form a day with you now, we be on a one. You don't need to pretend. Be free to be your full self. Be free to be your full self. Be you, do you. You don't need to about the kind of phone say you love this one, you love this one. No, just be yourself. Because anything ever happen now, your nyash open. If person do something by mistake, before 48 hours you don't recognize your mistake, yes, you can apologize, they made your mistake. But if it be say not be mistake, say now wait till really day your stomach, you know feel the need to even apologize. But that will not be waiting for we to talk about it again because that's led now for the world to see with their own eyes and decide with their own mind. So it not really concern us. Wait till we just want to let IPOB Biafrans know say Esan and Edo will be family and nothing will ever come in between us. The gods don't seal them. The ancestors don't seal them. Esan Egbedo Edo Egbesan Awa Waeno. So the children where they will not know our history, calm down, ask your elders question. For you where they feel inferiority complex, before anybody talk, you feel like, they know they look me rich anything, they know they look me rich anything. No, say, For this life, not be person go look you reach anything. Now you go validate who you are. Now you give your own self-love. Now you give your own self-dignity. You can't wait, say, me Fulani respect me, me Edo respect me, me Yoruba respect me. You all died for waiting list there. Now you go by yourself. No, say, I am a human being and I deserve respect. Not going to feel inferior before anybody can talk to you. You can see the opportunity to jump, come out. I say, no. Because what too many of you don't know, be say, people like us understand body language. People like us, they read your energy. So as you dey talk, we dey see am more. We know they hear with your words, we dey see your words. Now two different things. Some people only they listen with their ear. We in our eyes, we take the hear what they see what you they talk. So no need for inferiority complex. You are a wonderful being, you are a special being. We are in our family. May we try, may we use love and unity to come together. May we bring out the best from our land. And may we use shame to catch enemies. We want to create conflict and war. We not go fight war. In fact, we're too busy for that. You know, say our own focus now with British government, German government. We're not there in the same rank. We're not going to talk the same thing. You're on Fulani Nigeria. We there for international standard. You see, we get now different battlefront we dey. Normally to say you know yourself, suppose join us, but you believe say not concern you. Like what I tell my friend from Aushi, he was telling me, hello, he was telling me, una we be do people this una artifact matter. I'm like, no. What tell you say na yeah do people artifact matter? Now everybody. When that war come, you know how many warriors from Urwa, from Uromi, from Ekboma, from Esako, Afema, you know how many warriors run, they come, I can't defend our land? Because why? Now still their land. Now everybody land. That land are for everybody. This artifact now everybody own. When you hear the word Great Benin and just capital city. Just like you hear the word Rome. Or you hear Athens. It not really mean saying that place where they call Rome just be Rome. Not be Roman Empire, it big. Now so Great Benin still big. Great Benin was the capital. So your ancestors join people where join, where we take build everything. All of them play their parts. So we be one. My fight now your fight now my fight. So all those IPOB boys who don't know our history, we want to tell you say those one never those one never still know where they self come from. They about to tell you say those one are Binu. May you take get a sense of belonging to take join them. Ask them what it be Binu. They know you know because they had a young monkey face, they talk nonsense. Then you can assume say imagine monkey face mumu boy now be their historian. Now tell your fair to know say all this one not serious. He head way to low head better pass. Now in the tell they say the one is the head do sacrifice. No juju go accept your head, my boy. No juju. Your head no good. Do not bad head. But I want to show now small pieces of history before I hand them. 80% of people where they hate our land today might tell you the history. Many of them, ancient Great Benin Kingdom was a trade center, just like today Frankfurt, or today Tokyo, or today New York. And so you take the view ancient Great Benin Kingdom. So when people come trade from all over the corners of Earth and Africa, where they reach Great Benin Kingdom, some, their entourage, they come with slaves. Those slaves, not me say they want to sell them, because ancient day, if you be wealthy man, you'll get servants and slaves who go to help you carry load. If you be wealthy man, sometimes some man go get like 50 slaves, this one carry load, this one go hold horse, this one go help and carry this. So now they will work up said, they'll get people where they carry them up and down. So when this entourage reach ancient Great Benin Kingdom, after they don't buy ivory, they don't buy pepper, they don't buy bronze, because we have a street rules. That make me vex for Reno. Reno, we don't know anything, can they talk nonsense. We have street rules. What be our street rules? We, because the land is sacred land, we they forbid many things. They forbid many things. So we know they sell slaves. But if these people come that time, after they don't trade with us, out of generosity, out of how they welcome and good hospitality, so come say, okay, these 7 people, we dash them to una. So now they can't dash us those people now, and we not get that mentality of tying them with chain and all those nonsense. We not be that kind of people. So what many of our Onogiri do, they can't transform them from a slave to a servant. Check your dictionary now, 2 different things. A servant different from slave. They can't become our servant. Some come they work, follow us, or they follow us, go farm, and will they take care of them, or come build house for them, they can't settle. Inside that process, when some don't grow, reach some age, let's say come at the age of 14, or at the age of 18, 19, or 22. When it does they go reach like the age of 40 something, you can't tell a master now when they serve, servants different from slave. You can't tell a master now when they serve. You go say na so land far away. Now they for carrying. The night has been more than 35 years. You don't know where they go see family. They raided his home and everything where they take carrying. But please, he go go back now to go see if he unite with his family. And what our chiefs they do there. Now even most of our chiefs, because why? Our Oba here dog Oba, meaning now Edo people now they worship Oba. We know they need stranger to come they worship our Oba. Now we they volunteer, they serve our Oba. Because our Oba na God in human form. So him a God bar Edo. The one that they worship God. Now so we they worship our Oba. Because this one are the God where we they see in flesh. I don't explain the meaning of Oba before. So, as they come with that proposition, their master now come look and say, okay, you have really served me well. You are a good man. No problem. Take Emila like a flock, like sheep. Take this one, take this one, take this one, join you. Carry these people, join you. Come on, go look for your land. Then they'll come they very grateful. They'll come out, they want to go trace their land. But because say where they carry, they come, they enter sheep, they cross mountains, they cross desert, they cross rainforest before they reach Benin. Now as they come on, then on the no road again to go where they go. They can't just reach one place. They can't build a co. A co mean like a camp. They can't build like a camp. They can't settle there. They'll say, no, stay here for like 1 week before we'll feel move. As they did there, they'll go hunt. They can't find and say, river, they close. They can't find and say, this land, they better. They'll come decide, say, move, you're settle here. Now, so many of all these small tribes they see today, and so many of all of them come to settle around Benin Kingdom. So when Benin Empire can start to expand, Benin Empire can notice some group of people, they settle for one place. So what can send delegation go? As we send delegation, because with the empire, we want to know our neighbors, we want to know everybody around us about our person. We want to know everybody around. We want to know everybody around us. So as we send delegation reach there, we know they fight them, go they kill them, they shout, shoot them, they carry their head. No, we know they do all those things. As we send delegation reach there, we'll come find and say, they migrated from the time of Oba, so and so. Now here they come set to food. Okay, you know what? Take Ada, take Eben. This place now is they under Benin Empire protection. Any foreign invaders will come, tell them say, yeah, now Benin Empire territory. Now so we take the expand empire they go. You know me say we all they go, they keep people, they go, they take their land. No, those land now from our place they come out, go take now so Onisha take on to existence. Onisha. Now so take on to existence. Now so many of all these places go reach Agbo, where now they call Biafra land today. Now so it take on to existence. Now so we take build everything, go reach Akure, go reach all these places, go Ekiti, go reach today Congo, go reach Lagos, go reach now so we take build empire. When empire come wide, go reach Ghana. So the only few where we they cut their head, now the one way one form they don't stop on. Now then one come be and as they talk come, one warrior from our land go your vest come out on your own. Go carry a head carry come. That's why they know they have to beg your bar our way will tell you. Or your bar or soon now so the law be. So many of these people, when they come die, some come back to life again through that Edo land. Because why? Now there they be a part of for their past life. So as they come back now through that Edo land, hello, the gates. As they come back through that Edo land now, they could carry that deep inferiority complex within them, because for their past life they be servants. Now they don't still die, they don't still come back to life, they still dead the land. But for them to just create sense of belonging, make them follow along, they come they transform now into hate. Who the all these people say? Why do they do so and then they pass? Why do they do this? So that one can trigger and give birth to their own self-hate. So that their self-hate now can make their mind a bitter towards anything our kingdom. So now make them life they so fucked up, because now they don't know where they from come, they don't know identity. So when they come see people like Kanu, they preach Biafra, 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 it can give them sense of belonging. So in another way, see IPOB as a recruiter of lost souls. So now they can feel connected to that, they can assume and wish. Say this one will give me a new identity to tell they identify myself, but not knowing this is an illusion that has never ever manifest in real life. So I know me say IPOB or Biafra, the agitation not good, but their mechanism can become something where be magnet, where they attract haters. You must first hate your people, hate your land, hate yourself, hate everybody. And before you be a perfect, hello, before you be a perfect, the way they demonstrate, they make people they color, they look me. Before you be a perfect IPOB guy. Because don't forget, we have 3 types of IPOB. I don't fair explain now. We have 3 types of Biafra agitators. The first type, now the ones who died during the war, now they come back with that hate and anger and frustration, which is not really nice. A lot of millions of people died just for farming, but that was because of the handwork of Ojukwu. Ojukwu start war we not prepared for. He's lose guard his own people. At the end, many people die for nothing. Even babies was forced to go fight. They can't put the make gun with wood, made they take fight because logistic not there, structure not there. He just believe saying get army go fight war. And you forget say Nigeria is not just Nigeria. Nigeria get international friends, not just Fulani Yoruba though. It was deeper. The Ojukwu lose guard his own people, start a war, and which can lead to many genocide. Fine, that was wrong, that was evil, that was something we are supposed to heal. But guess what? Those people now somewhere die now during that war, can come back to life again, and that hate stay within them. Even if they don't really know it happen, but deep inside of them, anything Nigeria go to irritate them, anything Nigeria go to make them feel uncomfortable, is natural. Now natural feeling because of what happened to them for past life. That one a natural feeling. Those are the first type of IPOB. Then the second type of IPOB, now those ones where just be normal criminal boys, where hate anything governments, where hate anything structure, they all believe say, Biafra, Obona Biafra, Moyoje Biafra. Those ones, they already even kill their fellow Biafra people. They don't care about anybody. All what they all care about a state of anarchy, where government all day, nobody all day, Moyoje die through away. That one is the second type of IPOB. Then the third type of IPOB, now all these lost souls who hate themselves, like all this organization, Biafra, Biafra, those mumu boys and girls. So those lost souls now, they already hate themselves. So now they can see a sense of belonging to something where accept their hate nature. And they don't know one thing. If they know what they don't know, we say, if you dash them Biafra today, war will start within Biafra. Why? Those ones will carry that ancient karmic load. They want Biafra to give them sense of freedom. But those type B Biafrans, those ones go want be the one where they control those one where they are so they traumatize. The one where they are so they traumatize will say no, this one not be what we will fight for. They will start to fight themselves. Then these lost mumu ones who believe say they are Biafra, we don't know who them be. Those ones come they cut off in the middle. They don't know they will drain. Should we drain the chaotic? Not be chaotic. Should we drain the traumatized ones or should we drain the anarchy type? So don't come to that middle. As they did that middle, they'll come become scapegoats because this one don't trust them, this one don't trust them. So if you be a Edo man, you be Esan man, and you they think say be Biafra, no worry. I pray may you see your so-called Biafra. You go be the head where they'll take do the sacrifice to take balance the Biafra land. If you know your future, you not go open mouth. They talk and say, Esan na Biafra. Now even insult to your ancestors, because your ancestors don't fight for Biafra thing. Your ancestors know where they come from. So for you as a man, Uruaido, anybody, Benin, whatever, for you to come say you be Biafra person, it means say you get identity crisis. You don't know nothing about yourself, and you hate your real self. So I'll just drop on here today. I don't want me to come long. You don't need to too long. My Edo people, we be one family. Don't let these people use their mind games to brainwash you. Wake up. You know, saying that love and unity we want. That don't stop you to support Oguname Kanu. You are free. But no, they hate yourself because say you want to support somebody. Now that one no good. That don't mean say you know agitate for Biafra because you are free. But not come hate yourself because say you want free yourself. For free yourself, now love go to set you free, not be hate. The more you hate yourself, meaning you they go into a self-destructive path, and I make we they call you back. No fear with it. Turn around. Turn around if you want to be safe. Turn around. So now so I'll drop the message rich. No need to come the too stressful. Because for life, what you don't know, you don't know. Anyhow, you take talk, people go still insult you. People go still complain. People go still call you, what did they call them? Saboteur, whatever. No problem. But no, I just love you. So I send you peace. I send you love. And I wish you a nice day for now. Go to school, Mumu boy. Yeah, thank you. Now just continue Sabito. Thank you. No problem. No problem. We don't need school again. School now programming. They just they program your mind for school. We don't need school again. I mean, can we lockdown day with me and my children with their happy? Because that time we come they do homeschooling. When school resume now, teacher they tell my kids teacher they tell myself say, which university you go for this holiday? Because now homeschooling be everything now. So now the advice person say go school. If they say about the reply or comment, Esan people, Edo people will be one. One I don't let any mumu come the form and then one comes quarrel. They're not rich. So people will be the verse for Joker Boy. I beg on his behalf. Mona leave him. Mona leave him for the gods. Mona leave him. Then those people will be the arrange on ground. If they come, I say we'll fight. I say we'll do this one. Mona, no worry. Nobody they come. Mona dead here. No man did there. Nobody go come for now. We not fit fall for those traps. We go lead to chaos. We don't need chaos. We need love. Edo Benin has always been known as the home center of hospitality for the whole of West Africa. Now only we get now make it that place now the heartbeat of the nation. We be men of wisdom, peace, love, and unity. Now so it be. You will get self-hate, will get low self-esteem. Go heal yourself. Go heal yourself. You will have to go that way because they want to try to advise you. Go help yourself. Because that hate will eat your hearts. So even if you say you use your Oguname key, now still suicide pill you eat because that hate already hit your soul. Imagine, you say you keep person me while your own soul die. And no you key, his soul now can't get free. Who can't really die, the real die now? But man, no puwade. Bye bye for now. Bye bye for now. Share on, make people hear on.